even though I did that already. Mics are hot. We're live. What's that?
Went down for my lunch break. I let my dog out. After work, I let my dog out. Then I drove here in 46 minutes.
Look like it's working.
I'm here.
Like something jinxing the show or something.
Well, I packed my lucky rabbit's foot. Give this a thumbs up. Oh, we're live. Oh.
All right, then. Start the music.
I'm here. Oh, that's my jam. This gets me fired up. Fladge Rants live. Age of Thorns. It does. Sounds super really good. Nope. Good luck. No. I think it's supposed to play loud. Yeah! Nope. I'm Gary. Welcome to Fladge Rants Live. Fladgecast number 14. Wait, we're skipping number 13, right? Hotels do it. I brought my lucky rabbit's foot, so we're going to have a good episode. I hope I don't jinx it. Fingers crossed. Today we're talking about Superstition. We couldn't get the rights to the Stevie Wonder song, and I'm going to use a baseball reference here. I'm throwing you a curveball. I'm going to try to justify superstitions. I like me now. You thought I was going to debunk them, but no. I kind of like the sports ones, especially baseball. Speaking of baseball, rubbing the pitcher's head.
Rubbing the pitcher's head?
Yes, absolutely.
Never heard that.
Yeah, you scruff up their hair, or in my case, just my bald head. But I think if you actually, it's quantifiable. The teams that do it, win about half their games. Teams that don't do it win about half their games. Teams that do it, and then break from tradition, I bet there is a decline because it gets in your head.
Agreed.
It's a routine.
It doesn't matter if they're real. If they believe it, it's real.
It's tradition, the placebo effect. How about, what do these things have in common? Black cat, rabbit's foot, mirrors, and ladders.
They're all superstitions.
They are. Okay, so let's go with the ladder. Walking under a ladder gives you bad luck. I'm not sure if it'll give you bad luck, but it could be unfortunate because it's not secure. If it's leaning up against the wall, it's not secure. You could actually fall on your head. So,
are you saying there's some common sense?
It's just dangerous, right? Exactly. There's
like driving on the left side of the road is superstitiously bad.
No, it's just bad. It has nothing to do with superstition.
Oh, okay, I was making sure.
The black cats thing, I looked that up. Now, the crazy old ladies that were accused of being witches, crazy old ladies and their cats. But the black, it kind of makes sense. But if a black cat crosses your path, that's supposed to be bad luck. I don't know about that, but I do know that if a cat bites or claws you, they're filthy animals. And you could get infected and die. Because it was this arm. My cat bit me so hard and so deep with its terrible germs, its germy mouth, that I had to get antibiotics, or I had actually a life-threatening infection. Because, of course, I didn't go to the hospital until I had crippling pain. So that's a little bit on me. Breaking a mirror. Supposed to give you bad luck. I looked up mirrors, and there's a bunch of stuff on mirrors. There's actually a horror movie out where the spirits would get you through the mirrors, and I thought that was kind of cool, like a good horror film. But breaking anything is pretty clumsy, and it could be costly, so it's bad, certainly bad. What was the other stuff?
Don't get lost. Look at your show notes.
Oh, yes, my show notes. It's part of my routine. And sticking with the routine, let's go back to doing the math, the quantifiable. I bet there's a large percentage of people, if they stick with their routine, they perform better than if they don't. That guy looks like me, sort of.
Don't get distracted.
I easily distract. Hey, you're shiny.
Squirrel.
But, and then there's a smaller percentage of people that actually perform better without a routine, and I think the balance of the rest of the people do about the same with or without a routine. So that means on average people do better with the routine. So a lot of these superstitions are tradition, just tradition, and sticking with tradition, people are more comfortable and it works for them. Fingers crossed.
That's getting old already, but fingers crossed. Where does that come from?
You know what? It means two different things. If you want luck, cross your fingers, or I wasn't telling the truth. I had my fingers crossed. It means you were lying. So there's a couple. Oh, okay. Tell me what. A wish for luck. Why is it a wish for luck? Does it have to do with the cross?
That's the wrong browser. What?
You're the wrong browser. I wore my lucky shirt.
Neck.
It's spooky. It's got the little spider here. Spiders and snakes are creepy. I'm not sure if it's so superstitious, but they could kill you. So
there it is.
That's bad luck. When you die?
Yeah, a lot of the superstitions I've been reading up on are like, what are those things called that teach kids? They're like nursery rhymes. They're like...
Oh, yeah, old wives' tales.
Like...
Ring Around the Rosie? What was that?
Get to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to fingers crossed.
You know how I love lists. I want to go through a gigantic list of superstitions and try to support them.
How do you support a superstition? Doing it?
Yeah.
Sharing it?
Yes.
Supporting it?
Yes.
Giving it money?
I just want to justify it. I'm not trying to debunk them. I'm reversing the role here. I want to try to justify superstitions.
Cross my fingers. Oh. Fingers crossed you do it. Oh.
I can do them all.
You do them all?
Well,
No way.
without
The
help.
last two?
Yeah.
You're touching. Are they crossed or are they?
They're crossed, fully crossed.
You win. Win nothing.
But does the double cross?
Oh, yeah. See, okay. So fingers crossed comes from the sign of the cross. It wards off evil.
It is the cross. Okay, I figured.
16th century. Fingers would be crossed in place. Sign of the cross.
I do have my lucky glass.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. Although, here's something. In Germany, but this is pretty self-explanatory. Toasting with water.
Oh God, yes, that's so. It's bad. You're
Like wishing death or
death.
something. Yeah.
Death. It's actual
So
death.
I apologize, but I'm not German. So,
Oh, I am.
well then,
No, I'm not. I've been accused of worse though.
sounds like that was invented by the beer companies.
Well, yeah.
Can't toast with water. We don't make any money off water.
I got actually embarrassed for a traditional superstition in France. I was in France for my senior trip, and after 3 days of having the choice of water or wine, I was only 17 years old, so I was drinking water because in my mind I wasn't old enough to drink. But in France,
You were.
17 is plenty old enough to drink because the 13-year-olds are drinking. So I said, fine, I'll just drink the wine. So they always had a bottle of wine in the middle of the table, so I ran out. And so I poured, we were free to pour our own, serve ourselves. And so I filled up my glass and it drained the bottle empty. And they burst, everybody around the table just started laughing at me. And that's when they explained to me that when you finish off the bottle of wine, you're announcing your engagement.
Oh,
So I was getting married, apparently. I didn't know. But the father of the house can let you off the hook, and he did. He grabbed the bottle and got one more drop out to save me from having to get married at
Gotcha.
at that moment.
Are superstitions binding? Legally binding? Maybe some culture.
I believe so. I want to do weird superstitions from around the world. But let's start with the more common ones.
Why people believe in the unbelievable. I'm sure you went over some examples, but
I did.
oh, here, what do you think the number one? I don't know if this is worldwide or U.S., but the number one superstition.
I would say black cats, but it's the number 13, isn't it?
It is Friday the 13th,
Friday the 13th. Okay.
based on more religious. Jesus
Um.
hung on Friday, so Friday. That's why we think Friday's bad. Number 13, I'm not sure.
13 is
Anybody in chat?
The 12 members of the jury and the judge, Jesus and the 12
right.
apostles,
13, it's
the disciples.
Judas. With Jesus, Judas was the 13th person to enter the Last Supper, I think, or had something to do with being the 13th because there's 12 apostles and Jesus.
Right.
13th one was Judas.
Yeah, it's disciples, but still.
You don't want to be Judas. Although without Judas,
Yeah, then there's
would
only
we have
12.
had the story? He had to be.
13 is so unlucky that the hotels just skip 13, and it does make this hotel sound taller.
Now, will really superstitious people stay on 14 if they know that it's really?
It really
the
is
13th?
13.
Well, and some hotels will make it the maintenance floor, so there actually
Right.
is a 13th floor, but you can't stay on it.
Did you know Nikola Tesla would only stay in rooms numbered even multiples of 3? It had to be divisible by 3.
It seems pretty arbitrary, but whatever makes you feel good. And
It was always, and he would walk around the block
Yeah.
3 times before he'd cross the threshold.
3 is pretty common with, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, 3 little pigs.
Flip me off.
It-
Subtle.
yeah.
Fuck you and your superstitions.
Oh,
That's you.
we're past the 5 minutes, aren't we?
You know what? It didn't work.
Oh, it didn't work.
Sorry about all our friends. We were going to try and multicast to a bunch of different platforms, but I think I set the wrong addresses. So instead of stalling the show, I just skipped it.
I didn't know we had any friends.
I have several friends. I don't know if they're up this late.
Oh.
Age. I sneezed. Did you notice I sneezed?
You have a sneeze button, right? You can dump a sneeze?
Yeah, but you were supposed to say some.
Oh, bless you. You know what? Blessings and curses aren't real. However,
Are pleasantries?
yeah, pleasantries are real.
So maybe
And
at the very least.
It's a common pleasantry. It's well wishing. It doesn't.
Seinfeld changed it to "you're so good looking" instead of "bless you," because if you're going to say something, you want.
That's our
Nice.
second Seinfeld reference in 13 episodes.
I love Seinfeld.
You know, Jordan does too. I don't see it, but it's the most popular sitcom of all time.
It beat "I Love Lucy."
I think
Probably.
I think MASH.
MASH. Yeah. MASH.
Okay, what's the Mount Rushmore
Of sitcoms.
of sitcoms? Yeah.
I got caught watching MASH the other day. I got pretty emotional.
I think The Simpsons is in there, and Friends had put eye-popping numbers.
Simpsons just by sheer volume. I see. I never really got into The Simpsons that much.
Right.
I think we did this before.
I know we did,
Deja
but
vu, and I don't remember what for I said. So.
but we're having
What I said before.
different answer. Gilligan's Island.
Superstition also explains. So we already went over the 13th floor.
Yes.
14A. 12B. I like that. 12B. We stay on 12B instead of 13.
Oh, 12B is good.
12A and B. Some airliners like Air France don't even have a 13th row on their plane.
Oh, wow. And it just sounds like they have more rows than they'd really have.
And in Italy and Brazil, they don't have a 17th row because 17th is unlucky.
I don't like prime numbers.
Not 13.
They're creepy. Only divisible by one in themselves. What are they doing? Prime numbers.
So in your rant, did you go over what is a superstition?
Matter of fact, I didn't even rant. I'm trying to rave like
Rave.
yeah.
Sorry, Fladge raves.
I was trying to throw you a curveball because I think you threw me a curveball. Do we have a live ad read? A cold read on an ad? How many do you have? Oh, okay. I have homework?
All right, now try not to read the next one.
Okay, give me the other sheet, the homework upside down, so I can just cover it up. I don't even want to try the temptation to cheat. I won't.
What you're saying?
I
have to.
I can prevent me from cheating. There you go. Perfect. All right, this is a fake ad. I've never read this before. I think it was created by
I'm not taking credit.
All right. Have you ever bumbled with breakfast butter?
Hold on.
Oh, you've got an
Sorry,
intro?
Hold on. Wait.
I've seen the breaking news one. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess that's not breaking. Breaking news. Fladge Rants has its first ad read.
This just in.
Hold on, wait. Okay, go ahead. You ready?
Have you ever bumbled with breakfast butter? Introducing the butter blender.
I win.
Who you do win. Banish butter bungles with this brilliantly buttery bouncer. Blend butter better brilliantly. Get your better butter blender now with butter your bread without a buttery bedlam. That wasn't so good. We'll revisit that a little later. What's the next superstition?
They get better.
I'm gonna okay, good, because that one was a giant failure. But I think that was that's on me. That's on me. I'm gonna take full blame for that one.
It sounded like you couldn't talk.
But
it sounded like the words may have been purposefully tongue twisted.
It did sound kind of like that, but butter's not that difficult.
But yeah, that was part of the joke.
Okay.
All right, so back to superstition.
Yeah. Are we on Black Cat still?
No, we're investigating what is a superstition.
Oh, okay.
Although there is no single definition of a superstition, it generally means a belief in supernatural forces, such as fate. Is that why people really think there's a superpower that's like my superstitions are different, but I do it just to make my mind occupied. Like when I'm walking, think, oh, there's one. Step on a crack.
Oh, break your mother's back.
Mother's back. Now, what if you don't like your mother? You go out and seek cracks, like Hunter Biden. Oh wait, different kind.
I still avoid cracks to this day.
I avoid crack.
Oh, okay, good. Kitty.
That's a good shot. I think they could have picked a different one. Like somebody threw. It doesn't look like its tongue. It looks like somebody threw gum at it.
Cats might be evil.
Cats are indifferent. I don't think they're positive or negative. They could give a shit what you think. I don't think they're evil.
Mine tried to kill me.
Well, yeah, they would eat you. Sure.
Right.
I mean, I think a dog would go get help if you were passed out.
Right.
A cat would I've woken up. I'm like, dude, I'm not dead yet. Stop chewing and licking on my hand, tasting me.
Knock on wood.
I was thinking something completely different. I have a superstition about touching wood every morning.
Yeah?
Yeah, my day does not go good without touching wood.
I see the horseshoes coming up.
My day does not go good without touching wood.
Thanks for that.
Oh, you know what? You know why I can't see? Is that a superstition? I may be playing a little bit extra dumb today.
If you don't wear your glasses, you can't see as well.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So where does
some of them are just tautologies. Like if you don't eat, you're gonna get hungry.
So, but that's what I was saying when I said about driving on the left side of the road. Where do we draw the line at just reason,
just common
logic,
sense,
common sense, and superstition, or is there?
That's why I'm trying to tell you.
Can you see the line?
A lot of these superstitions are just based on good common sense.
To teach children, I think.
You
could say, "Don't touch the stove. Don't touch." Hey, it's bad luck. Wait, there's an example of that.
I mean, some of them just don't eat poison. It really is that simple. Like hemlock, that's bad luck. Well, yeah.
You think logic or superstition is superior?
Oh, logic's superior. What do you mean?
This says, why would superstition be superior to logic?
It wouldn't.
Logic is simply a detailed analysis of superstition. What do you feel about that statement? Here's an example. Okay. I have a Washington Capitals hat that I wore every day last year. That year, the Capitals won the Stanley Cup. Superstition tells me that I should wear the hat if I want them to keep winning.
I do enjoy sport. Like I said earlier, I enjoy sports superstitions. But some of them are just tradition or ritual or...
Guy wearing a hat 500 miles away.
A routine. It can't have anything to do with it.
Well, but what if there's some kind of force in the world that whoever has the most fans wins? I mean, I don't believe in that, but...
Like there's the positive energy?
They believe in it. The crowd, it could actually manifest all the way to louder cheering in the stadium, which then gives an advantage to the home team.
I'll buy it.
How much?
What do we have now?
I'm broke. Anybody says they're going to buy it, I want a solid.
No, on the drive here, I realized that's the fastest way to burn through a half a tank of gas. It was incredible.
Oh, this is what I was saying about teaching your kids.
Uh-huh.
This is a good example. Is it on the screen? Yeah. So do superstitions have practical benefits? Of course they do.
Of course they do.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
A good superstition will help you survive.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one that they remember from being a child. Do not open umbrellas indoors.
That's the one.
It will cause bad luck.
And it can knock stuff over. It's true it'll cause bad luck to open an umbrella indoors. Especially it's an old superstition. Imagine old umbrellas before they were nice and gentle and the mechanism worked smoothly. They popped open and could bash you in the face.
We got chat.
Oh, really?
I like superstitions. Wait, no, I don't. Hotel skipping 13 is the stupidest thing ever. Wonderful, wonderful. Always.
Okay. Were they both drawer?
Drawness? Is that?
I believe.
Are you familiar with drawness?
Yeah.
Related to drawer?
Sounds like a royal version of drawer.
This particular parent used the superstition as a way to teach their kid to sneeze in a Kleenex. They invented, if you catch a sneeze in a Kleenex, you'll have good luck all day. And
I love that.
Their kid catches their sneezes in the Kleenex now.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
I think
it rhymes.
And it has to.
I didn't answer your question, did I?
It does rhyme.
Okay, good.
The rich guest paradox.
Look at the name of that.
We went too far.
Sagnic Bhattacharya. What? the heck is that?
Where are you
Pakistani?
looking at that?
Sagnik
Oh, who wrote? Yeah, see,
Bhattacharya.
I went to the next category. This doesn't even have to do with
Oh, wow.
superstition.
Oh,
What are some good
oh wait,
logical
the rich guess
paradoxes?
paradox. I love a paradox. Give me the paradox.
I read it somewhere. I don't remember exact names, so I made this. Oh, they made it up.
Oh, okay, good. There's a very poor, quaint little town where everyone is huge in huge debt with someone
with no money to
pay for it. There's a hotel which is hardly seeing any business anymore. They soon shut it down. One day, a very wealthy American guest shows up. Oh, there's continuing.
Here's the sad part, though. You're gonna make me. I'm not. Oh, that's open.
I said I wasn't gonna cry.
This is too long. We don't care. It's a pretty house.
Yeah, I skip text messages that are that long.
Bottom line is, did the debt really exist at all? We'll just cut to the chase.
Right.
Nobody cares. Close that one. So, what's the difference between superstition and intuition?
They both sound supernatural.
I think the difference is, well, this is the difference according to this. When we're intuitive, it's all about anticipation.
Okay.
When it's superstition, it's all about fear.
Oh, okay.
Afraid that game. I'm afraid I'll die. I'm afraid my mother will crash.
Right.
If I don't do this.
There's some gross ones in sports, like not washing their socks or wearing the same shirt.
Believing in God so you don't go to hell. Those sort of superstitions.
Yes.
Just slip that in there real quick.
Yeah, thanks for that. You don't want to go to hell.
Let's where should we go now? Fingers crossed we did that.
Yeah. Bring it on. I'm going to try to justify some of the weirder ones. What about the weird ones from around the world? Or the horseshoes are on the screen. Does it tell us why horseshoes are supposed to be lucky?
I was always told
upside down so it
catches
catches the bad stuff.
I don't know. Let's.
Have you seen those Native American little dream catchers? You hang them in the window. I mean, I'm sure they can't catch dreams,
Seen them.
but it's just decoration. Doesn't decoration usually brighten spirits?
Sure.
Okay.
Plenty of purpose and reason for that.
Okay.
That crap.
Okay. So that crap is good. So it's good crap.
I think it's indifferent.
Cats?
When I use the word indifferent,
Yeah.
I mean it's neither good nor bad. I may be using that wrong.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
But
I noticed.
all tools. There's no tool that is good or bad. The holder. And
Yeah, I'm terrible with tools. I am not handy.
ladders. You mentioned ladders. That to me that's the most obvious one. Don't want to get hit with a tool or a can of paint.
Right. Yeah.
Don't
Anything
walk
that's
under a ladder.
right. And plus, they're not secured at the top. I mean, there are ladders that have the two, but they're still wobbly. I mean, of course, it's bad luck to walk under something that's not secured.
Why do people believe in these completely mystical? That's a book. I don't want to buy the book, but
or read the book verbatim on this podcast for the next 18 hours.
Have a dramatic reading.
Speaking of dramatic reading, you ready?
Sure. I'm not going to do that every time.
Okay, here's the second one. I haven't seen it yet. Introducing the Whisker Widget Whirling Whirler. Whip your whiskers with this wacky, wobbly wonder. It whirls, it whizzes, it wibbles and wobbles. Get your Whisker Widget Whirling Whirler and watch your whiskers whirl wildly.
That's the whisker what? What is it called? I want to look at it at my store. The Whisker Widget Whistler. There's 4 words there.
Yeah, it was Whisker Widget Whirling Whirler.
What?
Why Whirling Whirler?
I think because it's wanting to make it harder to say.
All right.
So lists. Let's go around the world.
Yes, I want superstitions from around the world.
I typed what I was saying instead of what I wanted.
Oh.
Wait, what was I looking for?
Maybe you'd have better luck if you think about what you're doing.
No, it doesn't. You'd think so.
All right. Fair enough.
18 superstitions from around the world. We'll start there. That's a little...
Oh, I just saw it throwing salt over your shoulder.
Whoa.
That's got...
This is very visual, too. That'll work very well.
Okay. Okay, so what's this knocking on wood all
California
about?
woman's superstition leads to 1 million. George's got a story. We'll have to click on that in a little bit.
Okay.
People believe in superstitions because they're gullible and or looking for an easy way. Oh, he has no faith in humanity, does he?
No, he does not. No, I wanted him to be able to play the devil's advocate that everyone assumed that I was going to play today.
So we're going to learn. You're going to learn today.
Okay.
Knocking on wood, the actual origins and even the meanings of the phrase are as varied. All right, see, now once they get to that point, I don't need to read anymore.
Yep.
They vary as much as the cultures which use it.
Okay.
Okay, well then I don't really
I don't care anymore. Moving on.
Tiggy Touchwood is involved in that, if that sounds interesting.
We don't have all night. It's already past my bedtime.
We're going all night.
Okay, let's go all night.
You know, people...
For luck.
People that don't like nighttime, you know what they don't do? Work in the afternoon. Maybe you didn't have a choice. Maybe you're a man. You've got responsibilities. You do what you got to do. You don't bitch about it.
Nope. I just go to work when they tell me to go to work.
I appreciate it.
Hey, and
Wait, who's they? Who tells you to go to work? You and your wife. I don't...
Right. No. I volunteered, and then the people I volunteered to issued my schedule, and it was an hour later today they sprung it on me today, and I said I can't.
Do that.
I've got plans.
They can ask, but they can't get pissed if you say no.
And they didn't. They were completely understanding.
So
and
I tell people you can drop by any time.
Yeah.
If I don't answer the door or I answer the door and tell you got to go,
right.
that's the risk you take when you stop without calling.
Right.
Throwing. All right, were you gonna say something?
Nah.
More stuff about work. I'd love to hear about work.
No, that sucks.
Throwing shalt over your shoulder.
Shalt over your shoulder. Oh, what is that about? It looks like it's about Jesus.
Throwing salt over your shoulder. Perhaps the next most common superstition. I missed the first one. Was it?
It was knocking on wood.
Oh, I thought it was Friday the 13th. See, different sites,
lists.
Apparently. Perhaps the most common superstition, at least in the West, involves tossing salt over one's shoulders. Like knocking on wood, this superstition also involves the idea of warding off evil. In this case, the devil himself. Bum, bum, bum.
I can't support this. What's it for? Why?
Leo da Vinci's Last Supper, Jesus' betrayer, Judas, is portrayed as having accidentally spilled salt.
Okay.
Since Judas was associated with doing something bad, the argument goes that ipso facto, so was salt.
Well, I like that they threw Latin in there.
Throwing it over your shoulder would blind the devil waiting there.
Okay, that one's stupid.
Well, they're all stupid at their root. I don't like it because if somebody's over my house and they do that,
yeah,
I'm like, clean that shit up,
right.
asshole.
Yeah, agreed.
And I say it just like that.
Yep.
Walking under a ladder.
Yeah, what's the origin of that?
Do you notice the commonality of all these
They've
superstitions?
got Jesus, yeah.
So this is the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, led to the association of the number 3.
What?
Yada, yada, yada. The triangle with its 3 sides can be regarded as sacred as well. And the ladder, of course, forms a triangle.
Oh, okay, fine.
The ladder, of course, forms a triangle. I never looked at the ground as a
and the wall that
line,
it's leaning against.
Well, I was thinking of an A-frame ladder.
Oh, yeah, an A-frame ladder is...
I guess the wall... You'd have to walk under one against the wall. That'd be even stupider. You'd have to go like out of your way. I don't know.
Unless you're walking down the wall.
Walking down the wall. I never thought of that. Broken mirror.
That's just bad luck. Breaking anything's bad.
Breaking anything's bad.
Then you have to replace it if it's not yours, or even if it is yours. Either way, it's bad.
It has origins. The simple fact
Lock
that
aside.
reflections of ourselves are uncanny and often unnerving. Yeah, I don't want to look at myself.
I'm unnerved.
Sunshine and a bad hair day every day. Humans have long had bad associations with them. Mirrors. Narcissism. The idea of a cracked mirror would somehow break its charm. Hey, I think somebody just popped on. Break its charm and trap one's soul.
Oh, is Drawer here?
Maybe it's still black. See what happens. He's got to activate his camera.
Drawer's not black.
He's not?
No.
That's not Drawer then.
Okay.
Step on a crack, break your mother's back. Isn't that a song too? That Queen or is it who or like part of a song? Right? Am I right?
I believe so. But I think that the superstition predates the song.
Probably the song is based on the superstition. What is it based on, though? You want to take a guess? Step on those cracks might be to invite the release. It's unwelcome spirits or that crap.
Okay, I can't justify it.
I don't get it though. So stepping on a crack.
I might be out of luck. I'm striking out here.
Stepping on a crack releases unwelcome spirits.
Ooh, a coin.
Lucky pennies.
Yeah.
You want to try and guess?
Finding money is fortunate.
It is fortunate. Sup, drawer. Did it show? I can't hear him though. We'll work on it. I see ya. I see him. If he can hear us. If I go to the 3 browser, if he's there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Can we hear him? Can we hear you?
Not in my
Gotta say something.
face.
The only way we can hear him is if he said something, but he's like probably 15 seconds behind, so he'll be hearing it right now.
Oh, dear Lord.
Say something.
I muted my mic, but
There you go. I can hear
There you go.
I am not.
The only problem is you can't hear us in time, so it's going to be a problem.
The problem is I don't have a live audio.
Right. That's exactly right. So, hold on.
Hello.
Hi, drawer.
Wait for it.
When did I say that?
Oh, I am loud.
So,
Look how loud I can be.
audio cable goes out there. Yep. So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to feed you audio. That would be great. Audio output destination. Okay, he should be hearing what we hear, but he's not.
Oh, there he is. I got him. You are on speakerphone, doodah.
Yeah, you can just put me on speaker and throw me on the table, but turn the volume down because I've got the AirPod in one
Oh, okay.
It's echoing all over hell. We don't need to hear the
side.
We don't need to hear the phone.
Okay. Oh, wait, speaker and then
Hey, what if I
volume
do?
down.
What
Okay,
if I
like
do,
that? How's that? How am's that, Deweys?
That's real time.
Is it?
That's
All right.
real
Well,
time.
that'll work then, and I don't have to worry about anything else right now. So we're on Lucky Pennies.
No, I've been watching.
Is the horseshoe next?
No, we haven't got to horseshoes yet. The reason it's a picture, but it just
Oh, okay. Well,
I
give
could
me the
always
lucky
Google it.
penny. I think finding money is fortunate.
pennies being made from metal. Find them and you'll have good fortune. But be careful. Some say the luck could break either way.
Well,
Oh, so if
Okay.
you find a penny tails up,
it's a 50-50.
you should turn it over and leave it for the next person. So do not pick up a coin tails up. Never heard that in my life.
I
Oh,
have,
There's the horseshoe.
and it's a
Did you see the horseshoe?
superstition.
Stupid stition. Let's call it that. The lucky horseshoe, another common object thought to be lucky, is the horseshoe. Earliest origin of the horseshoe's function as a good luck charm reside in its oval shape. Right?
Oh my God!
It's shaped like a fladge. I mean, what'd I say?
Wow. This is not appropriate content.
The invocation of the pagan moon goddess Diana and her sacred vulva. That's why.
Are you kidding me?
I might be kidding, but I'm reading it.
The children's cereal,
Lucky Horseshoe, yeah, it's based on the goddess Diana's
Lucky
vulva.
Charms,
I'd have to Google the vulva to figure
with
out
the
actually
blue
which
diamonds.
part of the.
Yellow
I hope you don't
moons.
have to Google the vulva. I hope you have enough knowledge on the vulva.
Yeah, we got it. We're already there.
Yeah, I can admit it.
Friday the 13th, we already did.
Yeah, we did that.
A black
cats,
cat.
But why is the black cat?
Yeah, I think it was the witch thing. Old ladies are known for having
Things-
cats. The old ladies were accused of
Yeah,
being
yeah.
witches.
Things
So
went downhill for black cats. People in the Middle Ages burning them in bonfires. They burned black cats in bonfires? I never heard that.
I'm surprised we don't practice that to this day.
For Lent and Easter, yeah.
I'm bringing that back.
Gotta love those Puritans.
I do love the Puritans. They were the ones that invented picking yourself up by your bootstraps.
Quite the extremists. Fingers crossed. Wow, is that
Yeah,
was that anybody you good at politics?
Gerald Ford.
No.
Dang it.
Sure it says.
Oh yeah, it probably does.
He's the one that gave the warning about the military-industrial complex.
Oh, Orangey Harding.
No. Superstition of fingers crossed being the lucky fingers crossed. Good luck comes from pre-Christian pagan times
Okay.
in Western Europe when the practice of making a cross. Oh, we already did that. Cross, yeah.
Yeah.
We learned that.
We're learning.
Chewing gum at night? Never heard that in my life.
That's a new one, but you can
Oh,
choke.
wait,
It's a choking hazard.
Because it's in Turkey.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what I wanted.
Turkey
Something I've never heard of.
Magic.
Choking hazard.
Chewing gum is magically transformed after dark, like the gremlins. And they turn into a monster and they
Transubstantiation.
eat the flesh,
Fantastic.
flesh of the dead. The number 4. Oh, these are other
Oh, and the number 4 in China.
number 4 in China, as seen with numbers 13, 7.
Oh, I think it's because it sounds like the word for die.
China, the number 4 is a no word for death. Are you reading that over there? Or you just
No, I knew that one.
You were correct. Okay, so now we're getting a little bit. Writing love letters to Juliet Capulet.
Juliet Capulet.
Capulet. Oh, Juliet. Romeo and Juliet. I didn't know her last name. Sorry. I'm not into any Shakespeare reading. I'm living 2023, so it doesn't really. The Evil Eye. Sure.
I don't know. Someone gives you the evil eye. It's definitely a bad omen because someone's pissed at you. That one's solid. I believe.
Okay.
Oh, is this one in Japan?
Tucking thumbs.
Oh yeah, they
In-
won't show their thumbs near a
inside of a
cemetery. I did read this
cemetery.
one this week. They tuck their thumbs. Apparently it's a bad omen to have your thumbs showing.
Tucking their thumbs
Near-
when a cemetery visiting graves of the dead relatives comes from the connection between the Japanese word for thumb
Oh, yep.
and its meaning as the parent finger.
The parent finger, yeah. If you
Protect-
show your thumb
you
near a
protect
cemetery, you will
your
kill
parents
your
are gonna-
parents.
Well, wow.
Yep.
That would be quite the threat. Stop yelling at me, Mom.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Fonzie.
Giving yellow flowers in Russia.
Oh, okay.
This is why do you suppose?
I don't know. I've heard yellow lighters are unlucky.
I think black. Black seems to me the most superstitious color.
What's a broom all about?
Sweeping feet in South America. If you happen to be on a cleaning spree in Brazil,
Yeah.
you will want to steer clear of brooms. Is that why everything's so messy in South America? Or at least be careful. South Americans believe that if your feet are swept over by a broom, you will remain single for the rest of your life.
What if I'm already married?
Then it probably doesn't matter.
Oh, it's like that last drop of wine.
Found a loophole. Correct.
Okay, good.
Loopholes. So superstitious. Itchy palms. Well, now,
that one I've heard.
no, that's itchy butt.
Oh.
There's a superstition that if you go to bed with an itchy butt, you will wake up with smelly fingers. I can't believe I just said that.
That is hilarious. I think it's funny.
Is it? Good. Itchy palms. So depending on which palm of yours begins to itch,
Oh.
you may find yourself in the Caribbean with a bit of extra spending money or in the red.
I think they're creating a false dichotomy.
Wait, I think I may have said that with a wrong pause. You may find yourself with a bit of extra spending money or in the red. Sounds the same.
Let's see if I can read one of these right. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around the family TV for the sensation of a century. It's the tickle-proof teddy turtleneck. Keep your precious teddy bears warm and cozy with this remarkable ribbed, ridiculous, resistant turtleneck. Tickle-proof and teddy-tested for your peace of mind. Get yours now and ensure your cuddly companions stay chuckle-free all winter long.
Don't want those people tickling your teddy bear. Is that a euphemism?
That was awfully weird.
Love it.
I read it. I didn't understand it. What is it? Your ears are burning. Someone's talking about you, or is it your nose itches? I don't remember.
Something about kissing people. See, now, a lot of those superstitions I think were made up by teenage boys so they could have sex.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
Green makes you horny. Oh, does it? I guess. I
Yeah.
guess I'm horny. Here, have some green M&Ms.
Oh,
I
fantastic.
found that liquor makes them horny.
That works.
Or weed. Or there's some drug that ecstasy. Sorry, I don't do drugs. Not sure.
I can hear a drawer on my phone, but not on my headphones.
Oh, you know why?
Why?
Because no, he's not. He's unmuted.
Why can I not hear him in my headphones? I can la la la. I can hear him.
Where'd you go, man? I screwed it up.
Aw.
Hold on. We go just to drawer. Say something.
He is saying something.
Fuck. Wait, we can't hear you.
I can hear him.
It was working.
Drawer, you did a fabulous job on that promo. That was so good, man. I've watched it 28 times. Brady says I'm a narcissist, but Fladge likes him some Fladge. Peepoo. Oh, yeah, that was in there. I mean, everything got thrown in there. It was great. I enjoy it. I'll watch it over and over and over because it's just like some of the best moments.
I gotta fix the audio. It was working.
When are we gonna have 6 through 10? Is that promo number 2?
I'm gonna hold the phone up in the meantime. Let me fix the audio because it was working.
Okay. No rush.
It was working, man. I didn't change anything. I heard you when you came on. Advanced audio.
Riveting radio.
Sure. There you are. Yeah, it's right there. Working.
Hello.
I'm here.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
I drove an
Check
hour and a
Republic.
half so I could be here in person. I drove right past your house like a half hour before I got here.
Whose house?
It's Brady's. I'm at Brady's. Your house. Your place.
I don't know where.
I passed Stony Creek, 26 Mile.
I look like I'm frozen. Did we get it yet? Or should we move on from this? We just go back to the phone?
Yeah, we're on the
Yeah.
phone. Did you have an itchy palm?
Put me on speakerphone, dickface.
You are.
Turn me up. I can't hear me.
Oh.
Can't hear me in my me phone.
Oh, yeah. I can't hear me either. Are you kidding me? Are we all muted?
And I can hear.
Okay, there it is. I got it.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm checking on the live stream is what I'm doing.
Oh, okay, good.
I think.
But Itchy Palm, I've had Itchy Palm for the past couple days, and the Itchy Palm coincides with the link that I put in the chat there. So
Oh, okay. And is it wealth or?
it's recent. It's a recent story too.
Oh, no
From,
kidding.
like 4 days ago.
Some of these are placebo effect. If it's
Dumb woman.
self-fulfilling prophecies.
I found it interesting. It ties back to religion, which is
That most of them do.
interesting. But I mean, it's majority of the world has been influenced by religion heavily. So I mean, what are you gonna do?
Right, but if you believe it's you can make this self-fulfilling prophecy. You can do the placebo effect is real.
I don't think so.
Elena Penol.
Really?
There was no such thing as I don't know. They said that like about Tupac. Like he talked a lot about dying and being, but it's just there's no such thing. You can't.
I think so.
You can't will something into existence unless you're physically going like I'm gonna kill myself, and then you actually go and kill yourself. Then like you can will that into existence, but that's not like happenstance. It's not just it's you're actually doing it.
I think that
Superstitions are kind of dumb.
Right.
the athlete without his lucky.
Yes. That's why I wanted to take a stand against you. I wanted to have some controversy.
So bringing it into the athlete's perspective, I would
Yes.
say that like free throw routines.
Right. Right.
I would not call that superstitious in any sense because my free throw routine was always spin the ball, let
Yep.
it bounce once. I would be away from the free throw line.
Yep.
Spin the ball, let it bounce once. I would step through the free throw line.
In
And
rhythm.
just have a natural step up and a natural stance, and that was really more
Same
what it was about.
every time. If you repeat the
Feeling
same
natural.
thing. Yes.
Feeling natural, but I don't feel like
In
that's a
rhythm.
superstition. I just feel like that's more of like
It's a
muscle
routine.
memory.
It's a routine.
Yeah, routine. But does that count?
No, I
No.
think
No,
it's muscle
but
memory.
it relates to superstition because some of the superstitious
no.
beliefs are exactly that, just a traditional routine.
I think your body would take the shot just fine without the routine, but your mind, without the routine, that gets into. Like if you
believe,
if you play with your lucky socks all the time, then you didn't have your lucky socks. Obviously, that little if you have a different pair of socks, it should not affect your performance. But
except
it'll
it
affect
gets in your
mind.
head.
Yeah, totally.
Yes and no. I still have the socks that I wore in high school for basketball.
So
and
you
I
did
love
have
those
lucky socks. Everybody's got lucky
There was
socks.
nothing special about the socks other than I thought they were comfortable. I liked them, and so I wore them only for games.
Well, those are comfortable socks, not lucky socks.
Same thing with shoes. I mean, I would say that I wore indoor only shoes that I would only wear during games. Indoor basketball only. I would never wear them outside.
Yeah.
But that's not a superstition to me. That's
No,
more or
that's-
less just keeping your shit
Right.
comfortable and in check. Like that's, I don't know.
Right. Keeping your
You can look
gear
at it
fresh.
that way, but
I know it's all about the
Right.
intent.
That's why I've been trying to justify these as just legitimate ways to keep your shoes new.
I mean, stretch routines. I had my stretch routine, and I felt like if I did something a specific way, I would be more stiff.
Yeah.
On the court, and so I would always like to warm up, stretch, cool down a little bit, and then feel more natural. Because I felt like if I stretched right before I played, I was like too loose. Now that could be a superstition, but to me, it was more of a feel. So I don't know.
Hmm.
So this woman won $1 million.
But I'm also not an idiot. Yeah, apparently. Now, my hand has been itching, and I didn't think about that until you guys mentioned that, and then I came across this story. But my hand was itching quite a bit yesterday, but I've
Itchy and
heard that
scratchy.
before. I just don't believe it.
Yeah, my butt itches and now my hand smells.
Oh, she played the lottery because her hand itches.
What?
I don't know. It says she's a fan of itchy. She wasn't a fan of itchy and scratchy,
Yeah.
but she is now.
The itchy and
Oh,
scratchy?
they
No
threw
way.
a dumb pop
Right.
culture reference.
That's-
Whoever wrote this story is an asshole. He
That
can
is
fuck himself, but it's from 4 days ago, and pretty much the lady admits to have had an itchy palm, and they claim that that's a thing, and she bought a lottery ticket and won money.
Oh, okay.
I think she should stop jerking off guys with.
Yeah, but I
Poison
think it's
ivy.
only one hand, not the other. The other hand costs you.
Is it left? Because my left palm has been itching.
No, I think you're going to go broke. I've got a 50-50 chance of getting that right.
Well, I don't know what's up with the sound. Everything here is good.
Well,
Is it
let
muted?
me dump out and come back in.
Oh,
If
okay.
that does anything.
All right.
Oh, I just found one extra
Do you have the video?
video. You want to take a break?
No, thanks.
13 bizarre superstitions.
You're not superstitious, you're just a little stitious. So you and everyone.
We're going to switch off of YouTube and go over to Rumble. Catch over to Rumble. We got to check out this promo too that Drawer made. It's awesome.
Hi, I'm Gary. What's the topic today? I'm not qualified to tell you anything about anything. Who built the pyramids?
Who built the Great Pyramid of Giza?
Well, the answer is I don't know. Why? I don't know.
They had a pharaoh that was cocky. He wanted to show everyone else in the world how smart they were.
And that's what mainstream archaeology is giving us, is built in 23 years, 5,700 years ago, which is just ridiculous. Worst podcast ever. I want to get to my rant. Built on the top of a mountain. It's a work of art. And then the Aztecs built this crappy stuff on top of it. And they're saying the Incas built all of it. And that's stupid. That is ridiculous nonsense. How about the similarities from Cambodia to Egypt to the Sun Pyramid in Mexico City? Those are three completely different parts of the world, and they look very, very similar to each other.
Back up a moment. What's your implication that they're all similar? Because they're giant stones. They're going to be similar just based on what they are.
Well,
I'm a skeptic, by the way.
Oh, good. No, that's what I need. I guess we're on to cuneiform. That is a little wedge-shaped language. Now they use them for business, general purpose stuff. Draw your own speaker. Beep boop. I'm more interested in the Sumerian king list. I'm saying we shouldn't be lied to in our school books. So this is like Seinfeld, a show about nothing. Well, that about wraps it up. A pessimist says that this glass is half empty. An optimist says this glass is half full. Guess what? They're both wrong. This glass is completely full.
Whether I believe in it or not, what if God was just an answer to that random nothing variable, and it got filled in with so much grace and mythology that it became what we now know as God?
Became real. This is our 4th podcast. Are we still allowed to suck? Well, I called it stuff, but what I really wanted to talk about was mathematics. But no one would tune in if we called it math. So I tricked you. But listen up. It's not that bad. I love a spin. I forgot this was a segment.
This one's going to be way worse.
A theory of relativity is what he is known for. The equation is E equals MC squared. What ticks me off is he didn't come up with it.
Not on the Mount Rushmore.
I gotta go Archimedes, Gauss, Euler. I've got a weak spot for Euler. That only leaves one more spot, and no one gives Maxwell the credit he deserves, so he gets it.
Time is up. We suck. Nobody wins?
That was awful.
True that. All right, we'll be back next week.
As above, so below.